everyone, it is your favorite dancing giraffe, Sid. And in the last episode, we finished Tartaglia's story quest, and it was super fun. And yesterday, the day after I recorded, I talked to my friends about some lore and how the story's going so far, and it was so fun. We talked for maybe an hour or two, and it made me want to play the Archon quest. So I think instead of finishing the story quest before we get to the Archon quest, we're just gonna go ahead and get to the Archon quest because I am so excited to see Inazuma and all the new characters. So I really want to get that done. And then after we finish those, we will finish the story quest. I am feeling a little off today. I apologize for that. I got a tattoo yesterday and it was super hot and it hurt really badly, more than the first tattoo I got. So I'm kind of dehydrated today, a little off. My head is like spinning a little bit, but that's okay. I have some water, I have some liquid IV, and I will take breaks in between recordings so I can perform the best. So let's just get into it after I take a sip of my drink. Look at child, all dramatic. So, if we just go to our quest here, I was going to start the Ganyu one, but we will do this one. Oh, so exciting. And look at that. Let's go to the map here and see if we can teleport somewhere closer. I probably could have teleported even closer than that, but that's okay. Where? Sorry for my sniffles as well. I'll try not to do that as much. I'll get that later. Oh, I definitely could have teleported closer. That's okay. There's nothing like the sights of Liyue. So beautiful. Oh, starting already.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
Yes, we did find out that Aether is with the Abyss Order. And I do have a lot of theories on this, but for now, let's just say that we can't accept it.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going, right?
There's definitely more to this than meets the eye.
We needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Paimon is very suspicious to me. If I remember at the end of this episode, I will go into why.
Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the... You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons.
Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation.
One
We'll
does
have to
not
find some
simply
other way in.
walk into Inazuma.
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's spotted someone already. Atsuko in Liyue Harbor. Let's see what she has to say.
Let's go. I'm excited. We're gonna have 3 episodes of Archon quests, which I think is very good. They release so much content with this, and it's very exciting to me. Boom. Oh, there's a little secret here. Nice. Chest. Can I? Oh, okay. I'm very, very excited to go to Inazuma because of the purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. I have been avoiding spoilers, which is super hard to do because all my friends are talking about it, but I feel like I've been doing a good job with avoiding them.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
I know people like, I forget. I know we've met people from Inazuma before, like NPCs. I forget how they told us they got out, but it seems like a refugee type of situation.
Right! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of—
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm
so
raging
it
ahead of me,
definitely seems like
and my
that type
pursuers
of
were close on my
situation.
tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supplies soon ran out, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm—
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
It's kind of weird that she says the gods were watching over her when a god herself was trying to get her to stay. And we know that the Archons are not the highest gods because they're the ones in Celestia, but it's still weird that they still believe in this whole Archon thing after all that's happened.
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
She's so adorable. Look at her little nose.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is
Oh, that's
engulfed in
fun.
a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survive, and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing out.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. But if you really are set on going,
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
Paimon, you can literally fly. How could you get seasick?
that's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to it. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a
But it's an armed fleet, right?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou,
Ooh.
then the hardest part will be out of the way.
I am so excited to meet Beidou. I do not have her, unfortunately, but I have played as her in one of the events. And oh my gosh, gorgeous character, amazing skills. And I saw the new event when I opened the game today, and that's kind of one of the reasons that I wanted to do the Archon quest. But I saw the event and how you could get her if you finish the event, so I'm looking forward to that.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run.
Then there's no time to lose.
Yes, let's go find her. Not to mention, she's like extremely attractive too. Like extremely. I did not mean to press that. I'm out of here. Oh my goodness. I'm going. I am not okay. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. Okay, let's just get out of here. Uh, Sometimes I do really stupid things in these games. Oh, I still have Fischl on my team, so I'm gonna switch that real quick before it's too late. Fischl to Razor.
We're going to hunt.
Oh, yes, we are, Razor. So cute. I made it. Uh-oh. Listen. You're kinda fine. Juza. Juza. Don't feed me to the fish. Okay, I will help people around ship.
What do the symbols really mean?
Oh!
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Beidou Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
I will marry her. I will legit marry her.
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing.
Floating
I guess that
thing.
time is done.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
And he said you too, so that includes Paimon, which makes me even more suspicious.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet.
Bard for hire.
I prefer other means of entertainment.
Oh.
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
While I do like Kazuha and I did like his trial, I just not interested in pulling for characters anymore just because I want a Dendro character and I don't want the same elements, but that's a talk for another day.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Okay, so he's dramatic. Great, cool. Love that.
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
No.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to There are
Ooh.
2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got
Valid.
nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
Good movie, by the way.
And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
Oh,
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
interesting. Now,
Supplied
what
by
is that?
myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat.
I love you.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
That was
We
easy.
just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Okay, so first of all, Kazuha is very dramatic. Second of all, Beidou, I think you are climbing up my list of favorite characters.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun. I've already fixed up the arena.
Martial arts tournaments always remind me of the... But when the combatants are obliged to exercise restraint...
I want to know why he has a masterless vision. I think I know why. Because, spoilers for this Archon quest was a little hard to avoid since it's been out for a little longer than the Inazuma quest. But man. Book. Ooh. Oh, that was literally right in front of me.
What a bountiful haul.
Bountiful haul indeed. Beidou won't mind if I steal this. Right. She won't mind. Give me the cabbage. Do you, like, have something for me? Okay, damn. Rude. Anyway, let's get to the place. I guess this is the easiest way. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. I'm gonna kill this bird. Ah. Crap. 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 I also need you for leveling up Mr. Tartaglia. I don't know how many I have left to get. I think I have a decent amount left to get. Let's see. Let's check. I have... Okay, yeah. I have a decent amount left to get. But that's not our focus right now. I need to stay focused. avoiding these guys?
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beidou said that they had to be renowned fighters.
Ah!
Who will we be up against?
No time to lose.
Okay. Are they leaving me alone? I think they're leaving me alone.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what but this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master
I think I know
himself,
who it is.
He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special...
Force dispersed?
It's a type
Maybe?
of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Interesting.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without...
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start
The way
making
they're
progress
just
soon,
walking around.
we'll probably run out of money to pay.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly. All recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant
Oh,
progress in
okay.
the
You
training.
know what? I got them confused. I know who. Okay.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant...
See you in the...
I mean, yeah, you can't fault them for trying. At least they are trying. Hi, Uncle Yoon.
Hello? Are you here to
Hello?
compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, we heard a rumor.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit.
Former.
Ah,
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for
Technically.
years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to
Oh,
mention
he's
I helped the
pouting.
Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling. I told you. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue...
uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all... Alright.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Excuse me? I'll have you know that Lumine is more than 500 years old. Okay? And look at her skin. Look at her skin. Ageless. Ageless. You will eat your words, sir. Eat your words. Are you guys gonna sit down anytime soon? Okay.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Oh, you're dramatic. I
so,
can already tell.
Seems I found my...
So you're also here for...
You better believe it.
What is that
Here if I
face?
didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
Sure, yeah.
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on in most people's eyes. I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't
you already
reached
have.
perfection yet. Because there's one thing, a vision.
Excuse me.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage
For moral support. Okay.
It's such a blessing, really, of course. I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu.
I'm sure
As a
you
high
have.
achiever,
I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to...
Okay, this is so exciting.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes,
Yes.
and another guy who's just really average.
Yes. Oh, didn't mean to interrupt
Jinx
you,
a village
Paimon.
arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Sid.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Yes.
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Yes, ma'am.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Aw, that's sweet. I don't do autographs unless you pay me 500 mora. Wait, no, that's too cheap. 10,000 mora.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
I am a
You
god.
walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude.
You weren't rude.
I'm
It's
sure a great hero like
okay.
yourself would have no reason to lie. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make... So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Could brag about that.
And also a dragon too. But
Whoa.
What's that expression? That's so cute. Oh my
Might
goodness.
as well declare her the champion already.
Oh my goodness. They're so... Love that.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
You'll be okay,
Okay,
guys.
that's plenty. Right, your registration is complete. A great hero such as yourself can surely only...
oh, we're not here for that. We're here.
There's another prize, too?
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance then. Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Thank you, Zuhong.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole, even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat, so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental. In any case, looking at the competition, alright, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me.
Okay, so I have to remember not to use my elemental bursts or attacks. Got it.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Come on, let's go sign up!
You? You're the hero they're talking...
What
Sorry.
a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Wait, was that really it? Was that really it?
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability.
Aw,
So
you're
come
making
on.
me
I know you've
blush.
got a wide vocabulary in there.
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase. You fought well.
Bullies!
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament.
But you didn't enter Beidou.
And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are... Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I fit for one thing. We don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who... So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Oh.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifier.
This is how Captain Beidou works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
I wouldn't want to persuade her otherwise.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals and...
To be fair,
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what the... We're finally here, folks. The real show
That was
is
a nice
about
shot.
to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Okay.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quit. I do
Oh.
not doubt your abilities, but I would
relax. My girl's at the top of her game.
Don't worry. Take some time.
Okay, who is it? Oh.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
Oh, ow.
Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Ow. Ah. Ow, I can't run. Okay, gotta work up my stamina again. Ah, I can't see. Why did he have to disappear like that?
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said, but mine never came.
Aw, visions aren't all that great.
I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
Right, wrong, she.
I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Thank you. I like you.
You mean you didn't sign up to try...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
Yeah.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and...
By the way, do you know...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard, so don't get too cocky.
Oh, I'm not cocky. I'm terrible at fighting.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the fight.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is... I faltered for but a brief moment. But before I knew
Is it
given my
Kazuha?
stature,
Wait,
I
no,
had no fear of
Vision
squaring off with
Bears
physically
can't enter.
strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be...
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it.
Oh
straight to the nose.
no!
There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was, "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very... Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beidou did.
Interesting.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily... As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup.
Paimon, don't be
When you
snarky.
talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Yeah.
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told...
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves. However,
Interesting.
there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Beidou, I'm scared. Where are we going? Why? Literally so far away. Dramatic man. You know what? I'm gonna make some food first, if I have enough. 8 to 10%. Let's do this one. Cook. Auto cook 1. Nice. And then I'll I guess I can cook these. I can cook one. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, I got 2. And then, of course, I'll cook you. Auto cook 1. I'll make more meat as well. Nice. Okay, Kazuha, what do you got for me?
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that...
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your element, if I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given... When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
Interesting.
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
You're too trusting, and he has a really soft voice. I
My
like it.
humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
I'm telling you, she's shady.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel element...
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind.
Sure,
It's
Paimon.
been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you will... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then, let's test...
Okay, let's do this. These ones? Oh, I think I had something.
No time to lose. Shake back. Just blood.
Oh, that was it. Okay. I got a little confused for a second.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible.
Why do you know this?
He relies entirely on the element of surprise to in other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you. The world is a truly mysterious...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the god, and what influences the god's decision to grant humans these visions.
You know what, Kazuha? I agree with you, because they be out here giving children these visions. And
My
like...
apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, Then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Yeah, that's what they all sound like.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your
Oh, right! We got so
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
Interesting, 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 interesting. Let's start, I guess.
Why is... Never mind. We can start by making your entrance. Everyone, listen up! Your attention! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now I'd like to introduce our first She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face.
Oh, look at her!
Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting. I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling. But today's final as for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Yeah, just sit tight.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Yes, sir. Sorry, my tattoo is like getting all bloody. Sorry. Okay. I don't think it's there.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
I would, but just to see you angry at me. Okay,
No
I
need
need
to
the ball.
worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
Why are you like this?
The culprit has only acted recently. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
And once again, why do you have
if you
this?
insist, I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can
You are so dramatic, sir, but you know what? I vibe with that. Am I here? Let me go. Ah, we're flying.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Ah.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why did you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Ow.
Penelope, here, get up. I'm going in.
Man. Anyway, before I was distracted by the Batui.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Wait, hold on. Where am I going?
Hubris.
Hubris?
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
What the heck? Why did it do that to me? Okay. Let's try it again.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris.
Hubris.
Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hubris. Hubris. Sorry, I keep repeating that.
They're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Oh, he just ascended. There you are. Bro,
You caught
give it
up
back.
with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this
Oh,
one,
that looks so
then you'd never
dark.
be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze.
There's something so unsettling about seeing a masterless vision. Like, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't. It's so weird.
Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into.
Oh.
And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you.
Damn, he got you.
In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely, speed, stealth, and style.
Damn, guy, I'm good.
You.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this
Interesting.
So you were supposed.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beidou. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you
Hand it
after all
over.
I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine. But you'd better.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing
Kazuha!
is breaking the culprit's arms.
Don't be so.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
Ugh.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Okay, man, what is wrong with you?
Whoa, we don't need to go that far.
I never would have guessed you could be so
The
cruel.
meme was like,
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
okay. Then let's fight. I don't.
What are you trying to do?
Pyrotechnics!
Yeah, Riptide. I'll have my revenge.
Oh, that
Eventually.
was easy.
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him.
Their favor is in self-interest, Kazuha. You'll learn this.
Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
Oh, so it's like that now,
It's
is
up to
it?
you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Yeah,
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a mass. After seeing you command
tales?
multiple elements,
So are you saying
I
that there
figured
is
nothing
some way?
impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision.
I see. No matter. This was expected. I suppose
Yeah, what's the story?
the story begins with an old friend.
Oh no, it's gonna be sad, isn't it? It's gonna be sad. Okay, story time, guys. Let's.
He was once a good friend of mine.
Oh.
One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it.
Is that a little cat
There
coming
will
out
always
of
be
his
those who
little-
dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived.
Oh no.
People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Yeah,
Perhaps
no,
one day, I may
that's
come
not
to find
depressing
that
at
all I
all.
have done is meaningless.
Oh, Kazuha, is that why you have
But
bandages
as a
on your
wandering
hand?
samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please.
You know, I kind of regret not getting him now, because I want to hear more of his story.
All right
Aw.
then, it's time we returned.
I am here
Do
to
not
listen.
let my feelings trouble you.
No, I'm your friend.
Thank you.
I'm your friend. I don't want to. What? Wait. What? Why are we all the way over here? Dang. I believe it was this way. Why is it not like showing up? Ah! Illuminated BC of the clouds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess that's it for this episode. We will continue this Archon quest later, and I guess the next episode will be me finishing Ganyu's quest as I originally wanted. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, don't be sad. It was fun meeting Kazuha. We will continue this later. And yeah, it has been your favorite Dancing Giraffe Sid.